All right, guys, what's up? So we got a special video today with a special guest. My boy Tanner's in the building.
What's up,
We're
guys?
doing this because we fucked up. Sorry for interrupting you, man. But yeah, man, introduce yourself, bro. Say everything
So
about
my
your
name-
car, your Porsche. Mention the Porsche. Go for it.
You don't know me already. My name is Tanner Planis. I'm a 17-year-old entrepreneur. I've been in the game in and out for about 2, 3, maybe 4 years since I was about late 12, 13 years old. A lot of social media stuff. Now I'm involved a lot with drop shipping, personal branding, affiliate marketing, and stuff like that. And my boy PB right here helping me out with the Facebook ad stuff. He's on my course, helping out with the Facebook ads, showing some people what to do, what they need to do to make some more sales. But yeah, we recorded this interview a little while ago, and I don't know what happened. Buddy here needs a new computer, new hard drive.
Bro, need a new Mac, bro. This thing is garbage. But yo, I got some questions for you, man. Let's just get this thing started, So I think my friend asked you how'd you get your skin to be so clear? So I got
I was just about to say this. I was like, oh, I already know what the first question is going to be. I remember it.
Yes, sir. Let's go for it.
Every night I go through a 10-step routine. Water. No, I'm just playing. No, I mean, usually it's just the lighting. I don't know. I used to take these pills that like dry out your face. I had really bad acne. I had these pills called Accutane, and it just like dries out like everything. Like it's supposed to like dry up the pores and stuff.
Jeez,
yeah. Buddy took it to a new level.
Jeez, buddy, you've been popping pills. Okay, man. All right, bro. All right. So the second question I got for you is, how'd you get started with Shopify and what the fuck? Okay. How'd you get started with Shopify and when did you start?
All right. That's a good question. I get that one a lot. How'd I start? How did I get involved with everything? So for the past couple of years, like I've been an influencer on Shopify, co-owning with other people, owning my own accounts, a few 100,000 to a few million followers, it ranges all the time. And, I started doing that and I was focusing in on that. And the main way you make money as an influencer, as a themed account is by selling shout outs. So that was the main income. A lot of people buy shout outs from you. And a little less than a year ago, I started to realize like these people buying shout outs from us or like people, they're doing this for a reason. It's not like they're losing money. I mean, some of them probably, but people are buying shout outs to make more money on their stores for whatever they're promoting, whatever they're posting on the pages. So like, why not figure that out, what they're doing? I always thought it was just so hard, to start a store. Like you have to have inventory, you have to have, employees, all that kind of stuff. And then I learned about drop shipping. I don't remember the first place I heard it about. Probably something on YouTube or something. And, I started to figure it out. I made my first store and it did well just because we were influencers and we had that connection of, not spending any money on ads. But I really had no idea what I was doing. We figured it out. It did well for a month and then just crapped out. Bless myself.
Bless you, man. Bless you, man. Everyone's blessing you right now.
But yeah, anyways, I went well. And then like, I didn't know how to sustain like a good marketing plan for a store and all that. So it died out fast, but it was fun. A lot of mistakes happened during that time, but.
Hey, man. As I said before, bro, like you're one of the smart influencers out there because many, like even some influencers that hit me up saying like, I'm going to start my own store and it'd be cool because I already have the audience. But like, they're not smart enough to know that their audience is worth so much more than the $50 per shout out that they get paid. They get happy. I'm like, oh my God, I made $50 today. But like, they don't know that the other guy's making $1,000 off of them just off that $50 shout out. That's cool about you, man. And, man, I don't even want to ask the Shopify question because these are like, so like, I don't know, man. That ass like, so what are some things you see people doing right now that, in Shopify, because it's definitely changed from when you started to now. What are some mistakes that people commonly make, man?
Copying other people. Let's say someone's a YouTuber and, they talk about Shopify, drop shipping, all that kind of stuff, and they reveal a store or whatever, and they see that store and people just copy it and expect to make money. Like, let's say I make a video on this is a store, it makes me 10 grand a month, and then I guarantee you a bunch of people are going to go, they're going to copy it exactly. So in my dropshipping course, I showed how to take a store from $0 to over $1,000 a day. And once I launched it, probably 5% of the people in my course, they copied the store basically exactly step by step.
Wow.
And, even bought from the same exact influencers that I was using within the course to show people like what was going on. And I started to notice that. And the influencer, he's the one, he DM'd me. He's like, bro, I know you did this thing. And now all these people are hitting me up. They're like selling the same exact stuff, the same ad and all that. I was like, oh my gosh, like, they don't really like the thing about dropshipping, you have to learn how to take the, what's the word? Like the essentials of the stuff that you like learn from and not just copying step by step. If you've ever seen like one of my store review videos on YouTube, then you see a lot of them look the same, like the same mistakes, just because people don't put the right amount of time into it. And they just, copy other people, whether it's with products, design, or anything else. It's just not being creative.
That's just stupid. Cause like, yo, the real money, man, to be honest, like for me especially, bro, like I think the real value was just learning marketing, man. That helped me more than the drop shipping store or like making money on one product.
It's something you can apply to any kind of online business, basically.
Exactly. Like that's how me and you connected, right? Because you knew that I knew Facebook ads, right? And then you hit me up. Like that's how me and my mentor connected because he knew I knew some type of marketing. So like that's what people don't understand. And if you're just copying Tanner, if you're just copying, whoever is like selling this stuff, like you're not learning shit. Like it sounds like, it just sounds like cliche or whatever, but like you're legit not learning shit. So like that's just stupid, right? So can you give some practical tips to people right now that are doing drop shipping, like just some tips that they can go ahead and apply right now?
Practical tips. Let's say the first one, basically I'll take along from what I just said in the previous question. Be creative, don't just do something, put it up within a couple hours. That's super easy and basic. Put some time into it, make it look genuine, make it, add some branding to it. Branding is very, very huge when it comes to marketing because this could be a product that is on Amazon or eBay. It's the same price as on your store. But, the thing with drop shipping is, what distances yourself from, your own store compared to is like Amazon FBA is that you have your own store. You have to brand it as your own. And if you're not branding it, making it, personable to the brand, making sense of what's going on, then, people are going to be more likely to like buy from a different seller just because, branding is everything. I see a lot of people mess up, posting products, like using the same exact, like importing the products with AliExpress, like the same names. That's like really weird, the titles and like the pictures with like the supplier logos on there, whatever. Product research is a big thing and probably the hardest thing, but I feel like the biggest thing of dropshipping and, e-commerce overall, making money is within the marketing side because most products, dependent on anything that it can be, there's always going to be an audience out there for that one thing. It's just about how you can market it and like you put it in the right people's face. If you put it in the right people's face, they're likely to buy it. If you put it in the wrong people's face that they don't care about it at all. Like let's say I don't know why I have this little screwdriver here on my table. Like let's say I put this in front of like, let's say I need to sell this to like some construction people or like plumber, whatever, anything like that. So I want to put that in front of their face. If I put this in front of like gymnastics kids or like whatever gymnastics parents, like what do they care about a screwdriver? You have to put that want in front of their faces and make them take and actually buy and take action.
Exactly, man. You're right, bro. And another thing as well, man, like as you said, the main part about dropshipping, and this is where I see people mess up, is overthinking it. Like master marketing and do your product research because that's all that matters, man. Like stop overthinking, just go do it, bro. Like that's like basically everything, man. But honestly, you just dropped some value. Apply it right now. Don't be a loser. Apply it right now. But let's talk about like some personal branding, man. So how important has personal branding been to you? And what type of opportunities has it presented to you? And just talk about personal branding and just benefits.
Yeah. So I would say one thing that's really helped me build connections, build my network, help me, really advance different business opportunities is through personal branding. So I used to think, I could do everything by myself. You can to a certain extent, but there comes a point where if you actually want to make more connections, you want to start making more money, you have to, expand your knowledge. Like what I'm doing with PB in my course and some other people that are featured in there, like, I'm bringing in different people that, they have more knowledge in different aspects of business than I do. I know a certain amount and I don't know everything and I accept that. So I bring on my business friends, I try to learn from them. I make connections. So personal branding has been really huge for me. Once I started my YouTube channel about late October, I started that, I started posting daily, then I missed a day and, here and there I was off and on and, I try to keep a consistent schedule, but that really helped me one with habit making just by, I have to make a video today, do that every day. It helps me as well as learning stuff about myself, learning stuff about dropshipping because these videos, it's not like I know everything right off the top of my head. Some stuff I do, but most of the time I'll go watch different videos on e-commerce and stuff. And then I'll sort of, as I'm watching them, I think of different ideas of, what I can make a video on. And that leads on to other things. So personal branding has helped me make a lot of connections because if you have a decent following on Instagram or you are getting subscribers on YouTube, like that holds value in people's eyes. Like let's say I had 100 followers on Instagram. People want like, you know, it's sort of like the clout thing. Like you have followers, people like that, and they want to connect with you because of that. Like people say like they get famous, and then now all of a sudden kids at school want to be friends with you or whatever. It's sort of like that, but you're able to make connections with other people that are within your same area and above you. Like it's helped me a lot with connections. Just let's say I travel somewhere, like I know people all around the world. If I needed to, I could stay at friends' houses, literally almost every like, you know, basic like like all these sort of big cities just around the states, around the world. I know people there and I could crash if I needed to. It's not like if I was kicked out, went broke, homeless, like I would find some place to stay.
Exactly, right. Like if you ever came down to Toronto, man, you got me, you know, you ever go down to Cali, you got Hayden, you know, you like just stuff like that, man. Like you're covered everywhere. That's the dopest part about networking, just meeting people, you know, and that's just been like the best part overall, man. Just meeting.
Yeah, and one more thing, like let's say I need some help with Facebook ads. Like I call my boy PV, or I call, you know, anybody else. Like I have people all on my phone, all these different contacts of people that are smart in different aspects of business. And let's say I need help with something, you know, give them a call, text, whatever. And then there you go. You got a deal.
Oh man, that's what's up, bro, man. And you know, let's just go a little personal, not too personal, but yo, how has your life changed ever since you got that nice, sweet Porsche, man?
Yeah, so that's something I didn't know really what to expect. I've always had the vision, you know, like buying a cool car before I turned 17, you know, a 16-year-old, because like most people think 16 years old, first car, you know, this is the first car that I bought. And no, once I first got it, it was sort of like, I thought I was going to be like, super motivated, super hyped, you know, start doing all this like crazy motivated business stuff. I got it. And then, you know, what I did to myself was just like, I made myself feel like I was just like content, like too satisfied. You know, I wasn't working that hard. I was, you know, just sort of chilling, just coasting for a little while, like a week or two. And I started to realize that, and it was just like, it hurt me, but at the same time, the car is like super dope. It's a fun car. Definitely brings some attention. Like in my area, there's not many nice cars. Like I'm not saying my car is like super crazy or anything. It's like, it's just a nice car. And it brings attention. I mean, that's sort of what I wanted with it. Attention, credibility.
That's the main thing, bro. Credibility. Because now people can be like, yo, you're the real deal, right? There's a lot of posers and fakes out there, but yo, you know you're the real deal because you got that credibility right there.
You know, you have the people that are like, even on social media, not much in person, but in social media, they're just like, bro, your parents bought you that. You got family money, old money, whatever. And, you know, it doesn't bother me because the true people that actually follow me, they know what I do. They understand it.
Exactly.
They know the truth. But, I mean, what has changed since I got the car? I wouldn't say too much. It's fun, content. People like to see that. Girls, little bit. They like the Ferraris more.
Oh, really, eh? Jeez. Time to cop a Ferrari, man. Sell your Porsche right now, bro.
Yeah. Well, one thing I'm trying to do, I'm sort of trying to take a different leap at the aspect of personal branding stuff. You see all the personal branding people buying like Lambos and stuff, you know, like it brings a lot of attention. It's cool. It's a dope car and stuff. But for me, like I like cars and stuff, but at the same time, I want something that'll make me money at the same time. Like my car pays for itself just through like personal branding credibility. It pays for itself. But one thing I'm getting into is real estate. So I'm buying my first business office property this year. So sort of dipping my feet in the water to figure out what's going on, learn the ropes. This year's not going to be as much of making a lot of money with this, just learning the ropes, you know, my first property, what I need to do, what I need to not do, tenants, you know, trying to figure out all that stuff. So I'm trying to take a different approach of like a young kid buying real estate. I feel like people are more likely to accept that than if I buy you know, $250,000 Lamborghini, then people would just be like, oh, daddy money, whatever. But if I'm into real estate, you know, I'm showing what I do, each thing, then I feel like people will be more engaged. I haven't really talked to anybody about that, but that's my plan.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Yo, that's dope, bro. Like, before we end anything off, man, do you want to say anything, give some motivation, like half the entrepreneurs out there in Instagram, bro?
One thing I'll say to everybody real quick is just, you know, this sounds cliche, but like literally just take action. There's so much to do out there, so many ways to make money. I'm always looking for different ways to make money, different ways to, you know, basically get myself out there online, in person, whatever. So go out there. A lot of people complain. There's just like, oh, I hit up Tanner and I asked him a question about drop shipping, but he didn't hit me back. So that's why I haven't started a store. Like I get so many DMs, like not trying to sound cocky or anything. Like I just get a lot of DMs And there comes a point where it's like time, money, like the
You can't rely on like people, man. Like what the fuck?
yeah.
That's just
Like,
stupid, bro. Take action, man.
only person you can rely on from the start is yourself. You can't rely on me because, you know, I have people that hit me up and, you know, some people I keep up with, some people I don't. Like, it just depends on, you know, a lot of factors, because most people that I still talk to now that have like started a drop shipping store are people that hit me up when I like, before I even started any personal branding stuff, like people that just knew me and followed me from the start before I had a lot of followers and stuff like that. So now there's a point where it's like I don't have the time necessarily to go help every single person, but that's why I put the YouTube content out there. Like, it's free content. You know, I do what I can, trying to help people make money. The personal branding stuff, it's fun, but literally go out there, take action, figure something out. So many resources online, YouTube channels, just blogs, anything online. Look it up, you'll find it.
Facts, bro. That's so true, bro. Hey, man, I just want to thank you again for redoing this shit, because first time we did it, it was dope, but, you know, shit happens. Man, I just want to say thank you again, bro. I really do appreciate it.
Of course.
All right, guys.
I appreciate you having me on. Thanks, guys.
Yo, plug yourself, bro. Wait, before we go, plug everything, man. Plug everything.
YouTube channel, Tanner Planis. Instagram, Tanner with 2 R's at the end. My email is, now I'm just playing.
This course coming out, man. Grab it. It's dope. I'm teaching in that shit too. So it's dope.
All right, guys. Peace.